Mm-mm. How do I know when people are on? Oh, no one's there yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that will change, and then that's someone liking it,
Okay. Got it.
and the comments, of course, will come up in the bottom.
Okay. So I'm good. All right. Hi, Devana. How are you? Devon, are you having a good day today? All right, I'm going to go ahead and get started. Well, if you guys know me, you know I believe in being on time. So, hi, guys. It's good to be with you. Uh, oh, it's good to be with you. Hope that you're having a great Saturday. I'm going to start on time because I respect your time. Thank you for being here. As the video stated that I told you when I would be live, I just wanted to go over a couple of Mother's Day items. I love going live. It's one of my favorite parts of the platform. I'm learning to embrace it. I'm new to it, so bear with them. Oh, you got your Gucci shades that we talked about last week. Oh, that's great, Devana. Wonderful. Oh gosh, keep me posted on your latest finds. I love that. I love that. Glad to have been of service. And that's a great Mother's Day gift too. And it just so happens I'm going to go over it. In fact, you opened the segue. You segued into the first item. Some of you may have seen these before. The items that I'm going to go over today are good for Mother's Day. They're good for anything. You, a sister, graduation, Father's Day. Um, I found these at Neiman or Nordstrom, I forget. Gucci sunglasses discounted. These sunglasses in particular were around $500. They marked them down to two and change, and they are beautiful. They have pink and green on the side there with two double G's, which is nice. And they are as light as a feather. They feel good. And as I have told you guys before, hello, Victor. I hope that you're well, sir. Um, as I told you guys before, these feel luxe. You may find some dupes on Amazon, and that's great. I have them myself. But when you want some real luxury, look for those glasses that are on sale. Nordstrom puts theirs on sale at a deeper discount more consistently than Neiman, in my opinion. But I tell you what, they are luxurious. Another Key does great sunglasses at a discounted price. And there's a new brand that I am enjoying by Desi. And you guys have seen that in some of my earlier videos as well. Okay. Now, all right. So that's for the Gucci. Any mom would appreciate having these. Okay. I'm going to jump into fragrance, one of my absolute favorite things. And a lot of these things you all have seen. Right now, the packaging is absolutely spectacular. You all, if you know me, you already know that I'm going to start off with Dior. They just rock when it comes to packaging. They just do a great job. So let me show you what that looks like. Oh, I did it. Ah, one did have to fall. So I ordered most of this on the website. If you want to get luxurious samples and things of that nature, go to the Dior website. The customer service is excellent. Um, as you continue to buy more, they give more freebies. I am a platinum member, so every time I buy something, they give me a lot of extras, and I enjoy that. This is their typical packaging every day. I'm gonna, that glare. I'm sorry, folks, you can see that. This is their typical packaging, okay? And for example, with this is what you're going to get year round, okay? That is what you're going to get. You all know what this is. This is the J'adore. Okay. This is the J'adore. Comes with a little mini, and it comes with a leather or ivory little travel spray. They do beautiful packaging, beautiful. The presentation never disappoints. So this is the presentation of the box, but they stick that box in this box. You have some glare there, I'm sorry. So yeah, Dior comes through every single time. Dior does great. Now, their Mother's Day packaging though, because this is the focus of this is on Mother's Day. I'm going to show you this. This is what the Mother's Day looks like. This, it has hints of pink, silver, gold, just beautiful, beautiful, beautiful stuff right here. Love it. And then the J'adore and the little leather case comes in the same print. Oh, I'm sorry about the glare, folks. My point is, it has some delightful, delightful packaging. You will not be disappointed this year. And these little travel sprays are already filled. They have actual fragrance in them. As you start thinking about Mother's Day stuff, just know, friends, if you want a me to me, because I'm a mama, I may give myself this big one, and who would sneeze at that? That is beautiful as a little purse spray there. So they nailed it. If J'adore isn't your scent, I have something for you. You might be in the Miss Dior family. Okay. And so with this packaging or this pairing, it comes with the Eau de Parfum and one of their lip glows. Dior's lip products are very moisturizing and emollient. You guys probably get tired of me talking about Dior, but it's because I love them so, so much. This is the packaging for Miss Dior. Okay. If you want to get your hands on it, go to Nordstrom. They do a beautiful job and they have the best display of it thus far. The other thing that fell, Dior came out. This is Miss Dior. Try it that way. This is Miss Dior. Came out with a perfume stick, which is pretty. I don't know if you can see that. So this is the fragrance in like a balm, if you will. Now, believe it or not, Miss Dior isn't my favorite fragrance, but I know some ladies in my life that do enjoy it. So I went ahead and picked this up. I have tried it. I guess I just have many other favorite fragrances. One that I enjoy a little bit more than Miss Dior is, hold please, my ace, my ride or die, Macy's Francis Kirk de John Baccarat Rouge 540. It's the piece de resistance. I know some people like Creed. I know some people like Delina. I have Delina as well. This is full of saffron. It's full of, it's woody. It has saffron. It has amber. It has staying power. The dry down is spectacular. This is the mild or the first one. They have one that is an Estray, which is much stronger. And I plan to do in the next couple of weeks an updated version of my Baccarat Rouge collection, because I do have this one, the Estray, the oil, the lotion. And so the perfumes are a bit more pricier than the hair mist, the body oil, and the lotion. So you can start with that if you are on a budget or you just want to give your mom a little taste of something before you go full in. This would be delightful. This is my all-time favorite fragrance. I keep it in rotation. I do equally enjoy the Yves Saint Laurent. I love that. The Libre, I love that as well. I love fragrance and I love beauty. If you are looking for a hit with mom, go with a fragrance. Either go with what she enjoys or get her something new. A lot of times, because of the price point, we are afraid to try something different because we think we won't like it, but we certainly would accept something from someone else. Okay. So those are some of my favorite in the fragrant ranges. Although I'm going to segue into another interesting gift, and I'll start this way. If your mom is into, she likes to decorate and she is on the cutting edge of what's going on and you want to give her something for her home, because a lot of women are into their home. Let me give you an idea that's a little bit out of the box, if you will. How about, and just depending on if she likes it or not, how about a design house book? This is the Louis Vuitton desk book, and it is big and it is beautiful. It is absolutely spectacular. It is a treat. This retails for about 130, if you will. It is just a beautiful book. It is beautiful. So if your mom has a beautiful little setup somewhere and you want to give her something really nice, this is spectacular. I'm going to enjoy that. That is going to be a me to me for sure this year. But if you say my mom doesn't like Louis Vuitton, she can't stand it. She doesn't like it. She doesn't like the print. It's oversaturated. You know, some people like what they like. Why don't you try this one from Yves Saint Laurent? Yves Saint Laurent, YSL. Beautiful. Beautiful. Um, and I love this saying. It says, I love gold. It's a magical color. When reflecting a woman, it's the color of the sun. I love that. And a lot of women do decorate with hints of silver and gold. So this would be fantastic. I'm sorry about that. There, that's a little bit better. Okay. So she might be into YSL. So what you could do is, where is it? Where did that bottle go? Oh, here we go. How about you give her the fragrance, right? The fragrance. And then hold on. Okay. And then one sibling give her the book, the other sibling give her the fragrance. I think that makes a very nice pairing there. Okay. So YSL. Uh, okay. All right. Very good. Okay. So we got that. And then just in case she doesn't like that either, there are books from Givenchy, Armand Givenchy, from Balmain. They make some of the most beautiful jackets in the world, and Versace. Okay, so there are a plethora. These are just some ideas that I was thinking about. It's hard sometimes for Mother's Day. You end up giving them the same thing. So I wanted to give you some ideas that were a little bit out of the box. And then if your mom is not into any of that high end stuff, she is into more serene. She's kind of calm. She's not type A like me, and she just likes to relax. I would go with this Barefoot Dreams blanket. I have bought this blanket for so many people. I must have purchased 6 of these in the last several years, maybe more than that. Barefoot Dreams, they make clothing, they make blankets, jackets. Oprah Winfrey listed them as one of her favorite things, and they took off from there. Divana J'adore is sweet. It's rich. It's good for date night. It's good for daytime. It wears very long as well, Divana. You would enjoy J'adore. You would enjoy that. And I have known people that have tried it. You go to Ulta and try it and you don't like it, you can take that back as long as you haven't utilized a whole bunch of it. And I don't know that that has changed, but that used to be the case. So J'adore is very nice, very nice. Stays quite a while too. Um, Back to Barefoot Dreams. Beautiful. If your mom is just into luxury, into comfort, this is beautiful. And they also make good loungewear and pajamas. They are not inexpensive. This blanket is around $90. And they started out making baby blankets. So that's why it is such a hot commodity item. And they even make stuff for dogs now. They have really taken off. If you buy any of their clothing, go up a size. They run small. I would start with the blankets. They are so soft. And the reason this would be a good gift, every woman is cold. Even after her hot flash, she's going to be cold. I'm a living witness. You're hot, then you're cold. Same as our temperament. Okay. All right. Oh, and then I forgot. My mind is always running and thinking. I'm always going too fast. Other nice fragrances, Divana, is, and the rest of you, Leotardy by Givenchy. Oh my goodness. So you put this, give mom this with this book from Givenchy. Okay. I think the book is around, what was that, $20? Yeah. And then you give her that. Put that on her little table and give her the fragrance. It's Leader D by Givenchy. Delightful. You want it's lighter. If you want something strong, get this one. It's the Rouge, and the bottle is beautiful. It is beautiful. I'm going to do a makeup. I'm sorry. I'm going to do a dedicated video to my fragrance. I have been waiting on a fragrance from Tom Ford. So that is the delay. I don't understand what the delay is, but once I get it, we're going to go in and do it. But this is Leader D from Givenchy. This is the Rouge. It's heavier. This is the light one. Either of those would make nice gifts for Mother's Day, graduates, or yourself. Wanted to tell you this. Ulta right now is having a sale where when you spend $70, you get a free bag. It is a Bottega inspired bag, if you will. One's in black and one is in white. So keep that in mind. If you're going to go and purchase fragrance, go to Ulta and then you get some freebies and you get a nice little Bottega-esque bag, if you will. So can't go wrong with fragrance. I could talk about that all day. But going back to moms and comfort, try a candle. You all know that I used to even get Baccarat Rouge candles. They retail for around $125, but it doesn't take all that. Just go get a candle. Get this Yankee candle and pair that with a beautiful new robe for mom. I don't know what it is. We seem to think that unless we are going out of town on vacation, that we don't need new, nice, slinky robes and sleepwear. This is beautiful. It is by a company called Alden. Um, it has pinstripes in it. It leads to purple, but it's kind of gray with a black edge, and it's very, very sophisticated, very slinky. It feels good. I get this every season. I treat myself to one. This is one of their more conservative patterns, if you will. It also comes, if your mom is into color and she's like, bring on the color, I'm wild, I'm crazy. No, not really. But if your mom just likes color, this is one, and it is trimmed in white. This also comes with a tank, comes with matching pajama pants. I love lounging in a tank top and pajama pants. I love that. It comes with a short night dress. It doesn't come with, those are additional purchases. And it also comes with shorts. And so you can get this online. You can get it at Target if you're shopping there. If you're not shopping there, if you're shopping there, whatever, we know what that's about. Or you can go online at different retailers. It's called Alden, and they feel magnificent. They feel really, really good. Okay. Moving right along with comfort, there is Kate Spade is doing a collaboration with some stores. And if you are looking for let's see, if you go to the beach, you get out of the pool, you get out of the water, you're always cold. I don't care how hot it is. And so these are just, this is just so cute. It feels just like the Barefoot Dreams blanket, but it is in a delightful short set that has like a sweater material with a hood, and then it has these sweet little shorts that go with it. And so I picked this up. This isn't a size small, but it is just so cute. I don't care, ladies, you know we're always cold. And so something warm and cuddly is always nice for mom. So if she is very cold natured, this would be lovely for her. Okay, it would be lovely for her. And then if you wanted to do something different for mom in terms of relaxation, self-care, and wind down time, let her burn her candle, okay, while you give her these notepads and or pens, journaling. You give her the nice loungewear, you give her her blanket. Another sibling may give her the robe. She has her beautiful, there is something about writing with a new cute pen in a fresh new journal. We don't do enough of this. It's all part of self-care. Pretty, pretty pens and journaling. I love that. How about If you have a sister, you give one to each, and then you guys do that. You make a vow to do that every day at the same time or something. So just keep that in mind. That's another idea. And then you all know me. You know I'm into self-care. I love masks. I love masks. I love masks. A lot of people won't buy them. They just won't. Do it for them. Teach them how to take care of themselves. She can do all of this while she's doing her self-care. Okay. So just throwing some ideas out there to you. There's no rhyme or reason. One other thing that I missed that I wanted to go over. You all know that summertime is coming, and if your mother doesn't want a strong fragrance, but she likes a little glitter on her arms and things, you've heard me talk about these two, the Soleil Neige and the Soleil Blanc by Tom Ford. They have accompanying fragrances as well, but if you don't want to spend this price point, go with good old Tree Hut. I thought I had it out here somewhere, but Tree Hut has a beautiful scrub, and then they also have a nice shimmer that is not over the top. It's not Vegas shimmery. It's really nice. It's not as nice as these two. The scent payoff isn't as nice, but it gets the job done in terms of the glow on your skin. I don't know if you can see it or not with the lights and stuff, but you save so much. You don't have to pay big money for any of this. These things are just ideas. Go and get the same thing at a price point that fits your budget. It isn't about the price point, okay? If this is a little bit too much for you, you can still go and get a fragrance that doesn't have to cost that much. You don't have to go and get a Barefoot Dreams blanket. Just go and get a soft one and give it to mom. Again, with the Yankee Candle, that one is about 25. You don't have to pay $150 for a Dossier candle or a Voluspa. You don't have to do that. Just go get her a candle and sit down and light it and have a good time. All right. So as we segue out of the self-care, I want to go into a little bit more luxury here. You guys, you know me, you know I like a little Louis Vuitton, and I wanted to go back to something that won't break the bank, but it is so cute. You guys saw my video on this. I did a dedicated video on this little key pouch. Louis Vuitton came out with this year. This is the small size. They have a medium and they also have a large. The medium is the hardest one to get your hands on, and the large is too big for me. The large is even bigger than this. This is the pouch that comes with the Neverfull GM. Okay. This is small. The large one in this one is even more. Okay, so this is cute. It has the key ring in it. It is a great purchase. This is a much better price point than their initial key chain. It's bigger and it's only about $60 more in terms of price. So it's nice. It is really, really, really nice. Okay. It's really nice. And that would make a good gift, Mother's Day gift, graduation gift. The other thing, if you wanted to do just a little something, a little bit more, is go with that trio pouch. And you guys have seen my video on the trio pouch. Okay. This one comes in a set of 3. Now, the price point on this is about, I think it was 1,200 roughly, maybe a little bit more by now, but it comes in a set of 3. Okay. You have the 15, the 19, and the 26. It's late in the day for me, but I think that's right. The 15, 19, and the 26. How nice would it be if you put a couple of pouches in this? You put some pouches in here. You grab one of the books, Givenchy, or a small Louis Vuitton, and Chanel makes this book. Prada makes this book, Dior makes this book, and Gucci makes this book as well. You could dip one of those or slip that in there with a couple of facial pouches there, okay? And then if you wanted to, you could decide which one mom gets and you could decide which one you get. And then just fill it up with cute stuff that she likes. Maybe a fragrance in here, break it up, just giving you a couple of ideas. And then parenthetically, I will share that I taught you in another video. I'm not going to do it right now, but I showed you how you could take this little Amazon purchase here. You'll have to go back and look in the video and put this inside, and you can make that into a little handbag. I showed you how to do it. You're not going to make me do it today. If I have time, I might. I don't know. But that is a cute little set, okay? So we have that in terms of a little high-end stuff if you wanted to go that route. The other thing I wanted to mention is that if your mom likes a little wine, okay, how about some new wine glasses? How about that? Some wine glasses. All right, that would be cool. This paired with a bottle of bubbly. Okay. I chose red because, and I'm just curious for those of you that are there, do you all like red? What is your favorite wine? I am trying to expand my palate. So I picked up a couple here just to try. This one is a red blend by Black Girl Magic. And then this is one of my favorites. It's the Stella Red. I love that. And then I thought this one was really cute. I thought those would make very good gifts. And then pair that with red wine glasses. Now, keep in mind, may not be a big deal to some of you. You could care less if you're like me, you just want the wine. But you could get a red wine glass and pair that with one of those. The difference between a red wine glass and a white wine glass, for those of you who may not know, the red wine glasses made for red wine have larger bowls. The mouthpiece is, oh, red is your favorite, Devonna? You need to tell me which one you enjoy. Because I find that the reds are too dry, like a Cabernet Sauvignon. They're just dry. So let me know in the comments what you enjoy. But a wine glass for red wine has a larger bowl. There's no difference sometimes in the size of the stem, but the bowl is rounder and the opening is rounder. And supposedly that is for the person to get the red wine to the back of the palate so that they can appreciate the taste more. Whereas the wine glass for white wine is smaller and more narrow so that you can appreciate the wine being close to your nose so that you can appreciate the aroma of the grapes. So, what did he say? Everyone shares live. Okay. So, yeah. So anyway, that is the difference between a red wine glasses for red versus white wine. And I didn't know this for a long time either, but when you are drinking your wine, hold it by the stem and drink it so that your wine remains cool or at least doesn't get too warm. So when you are enjoying your wine, hold it by the stem, okay? And you can impress your mom with that little tidbit of information if you like, but you can pick up these glasses as well, okay? I want to go over one more thing. Devonna, did you share yet? Yeah. Devonna, if you can let me know which wine you enjoy. So I told you guys about that. Those that that I am not going to make this video too terribly long. I will do another live soon, I promise. At least within the week, I'll do another. I have so many more things to go through. I just know that it's Saturday and we have a lot of things that we want to do. If you guys want to look at a deeper dive into some of this stuff, you've got to go over and check out some of my other videos. But I do have more things coming your way. Menage a trois. I saw that. I saw that, Devonna. I saw that wine and almost picked it up. Almost picked it up. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. Oh, someone that I know you're there. I saw you earlier. You asked me to do a deeper dive into that Gucci belt. And so I'm going to make a short for you this week wearing that. So stay tuned if you are looking at this live later. For those of you who are joining me who are not subscribed to my channel, please go over and do so. We have a lot of fun over there. Want you to like, share, and subscribe some of those videos. And until then, I thank you for joining me, and I will see you soon. Au revoir.